Yeah, big welcome to you, Scorpio. Now, the sun is in Virgo, and Virgo is that introverted perspective. That's like, I look within, I look into the cosmic egg, Mercury, ruled by Mercury, Mercury behind in this crossing. There's always the same pattern now that I painting for the major arcanas. It's the crossing, and in the center of the card, this is where the essence is happening. And the essence is that when I see myself as not as an energy that is separate from others, but or that personality that says I am, is also the other. So I am all that I can see. And when I see myself past and future looking at each other, then I become aware of this present moment. Now the sun is highlighting your sign. I'm just about to paint this card again, and it's not easy, right? As you can see, I'm like figuring out the colors. And this was the old card, the previous card, and I am, of course, making the path, right? All these different paths that we can take, and then, of course, the color is connected again to the spiritual aspect of this card, and the spiritual aspect is to see its own death, to see the past and the future, in a way now highlighting your moon. I'm not finished yet with this card, right? I'm just realizing that there is still things that I want to change, and so I have to paint it again. So I paint it again and again until one day I know that's it. This is the card, right? Nevertheless, you see the phoenix rising. Here, beautiful namaste, right? Very simple pose. I look at myself. I realize I am all people. I am here standing again back at the mountain like the fool. And I am realizing everything is always within me. It begins and it ends within me. Now you are the phoenix rising, you are the fall, you are a fixed sign, right? So you are holding the center of the fall where all the leaves are slowly becoming like, falling off, like dying. There's death around us, and it's so beautiful at the same time. So I painted these wings, this phoenix that's coming out of its ashes, but here it's coming out of the subconscious because the card itself is noon, right? Noon is the fish. Noon means rising out of the subconscious. Here you are riding on a white horse, and I'm still figuring out how I'm finishing this card. But the position in itself is very, very difficult. Is Scorpio, is here then again in the center, the chakras, and here it goes to Sagittarius, and here we come from the Libra, but also from the Hanged Man, right? We completely dived ourselves back into letting go, and now we're really letting go, right? So this is now highlighting you, right? The sun highlighting you, the Virgo highlighting the Scorpio, and you are the King of Cups. Your birthday is between October 13 to November 12th. And so you are passionate, right? You are very sexual oriented. For you, everything is about how to connect, because you're with the water, you're emotional, right? You are the King of Cups. You are the one that knows what it means, that love is the only one that can bridge the differences. And this is what we want to do, and that's why I paint each time the heart chakra in the center of these crossings. You are connected with Pluto. That's your planet. Pluto is the judge. Pluto is the evolution. Pluto is the unconscious soul, right? So that's why you also again have the fish here, noon, this unconscious energy. You are the 8th house of reincarnation. And the reincarnation is saying death is something that comes to all of us, and we gotta release even the leaves right up here. One last leaf that's slowly going to fall. The river purple, right? That's why I decided also to make the path purple. I am not finished yet with it. I am still painting on that. So I have pulled an oracle card for this combination, right? This combination exists only once a year, where the sun in Virgo and the moon in Scorpio is happening. Then of course there's other planets that are affecting us, but I'm not going into that because that would be, the reading would go way too long then. So I got the staff coming up for you. 51, the number 6, and of course here we can see the third eye at this giraffe. Beautiful, right? Just so cute. And the staff is a very powerful card. The staff is speaking to the shaman within you, because it's kind of like who holds the staff, he's allowed to speak. Right? So when he has the staff in his hand, he's like allowed to speak, he's allowed to say something. The essence of this card is, the staff is the symbol of authority. It holds the power to temper extremes. The staff helps you find the right course of action, the way of the middle, and aids you to maintain your balance after you begin walking in that direction. Moses carried a serpent staff through the desert, and with it he could summon the power of nature to heal or call plagues. The staff reminds you of the impermanence of all things, and that your authority must come from your deep longing to serve. Do you want to serve? Do you want to give the people the empowerment of this deeper love that you can bring? You're the only one that holds truly the cup of love. Here in Hermann Handel, you are Odin. And Odin is like the magician of the Nordic stories, right? The love stories, the one that searches for the grail. And Odin was like in its speak, right? So we even have the runes here in this card. This is it's like he's a tree, and in this tree he's like upside down. So when the card comes up like this, then we can see a different perspective of what it means to be a king, what it means to hold the power of love. And the power of love is always, like I said, the only bridge between the opposites, between black and white, between man and woman. And you ask yourself now, who am I? Because you're holding here the 44, which is the 8, the infinite question of all people ask themselves at one point or another, who am I? And of course, when we have a certain authority, even more so, right? Why am I allowed to hold the power? Why do I ask myself, who am I? And particularly at this level of then empowerment, right? Who am I holding the staff? Who am I to be allowed to put the anchor down? And there is something happening here, the ship up in the tree and the anchor going down. And it's almost like this should be water, but it's air. So it's a really interesting way of looking at what's really going on. The words for who am I that is coming up is stranded, the fear of failure, and also the misunderstanding of power, right? You didn't calculate it the right way, that's why you're stranded. But nevertheless, you got the stuff coming, speaking to you that even that you are in this middle, you can go up or down. It doesn't matter, right? When we're in the middle, and this is where the heart chakra comes in, when we're in the middle, we can easily go up, we can easily go down, we can easily go to the right, we can easily go to the left. If I'm all the way here, it's so much harder to go over there. And the same for this situation, right? When I'm up, I have a hard time to go down, and when I'm down, I have a hard time to go up. So in a way, you are here in the middle, and the middle is saying, yeah, here I give you the stuff so you understand that you're actually not really stranded. Now, the tarot cards are coming up and speaking to you about love, and that this is your destiny. Now, the destiny of being born as a Scorpio, being born in that time frame of the October 13 and November 12, is giving you the power to be a court card that says a king is someone that has power, power over the emotions, and power to bring more love to you. Now, the cup, the Ace of Cup is coming to you. And this is your destiny, because this is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is saying, yeah, you are supposed to then make out of one cup an energy of Empress. The Empress is the number 3. But the number 3 is the energy for a new generation, for already a group thinking. Here, 3 people, they have to figure out how to live together. How is she loving her, and she loves her, and she loves her and her. And in itself, there's 3. I mean, there's many different ways of loving happening here in this 3, in this fun, in this. How can I move the Ace of Cups into the 3 of Cups? Because this is your destiny. How can I give this love and multiply and give it to the next generation? In a way, that's what this card is saying. This is Mercury in Cancer. And of course, the Wheel of Fortune has no zodiac sign. And of course, also the aces have no connection to any of the court cards or any of the planets and zodiac signs. So it's your destiny to ask yourself, who am I? Why me? Why am I here? It's your destiny to say, okay, what's going on? Why am I here? Why am I given the power now to, right? This is your destiny. Why am I given the power to hold the cup of God, the cup of true love, the cup that doesn't distinguish between right and left? The cup is the cup that we all can drink from, that you're holding beautifully in your hand. And you saying, here I am the ruler. I am the ruler of these emotions. Even like your little staff thing here in your hand looks almost like a cup. So you have a staff in your hand, and you have to get used to the fact that you can rule over the one of the most powerful elements or emotion, which is love. You are having the power, because you are getting out of that a Knight, which is Pisces, a Knight of Cups. And sitting here, of course, gives you the power to delegate to people, do this, do that, right? He is the one that is actually doing it. He's the one actually that is playing the love song. He's the one that's sitting on this flower. And for some reason you feel though that this is a burden because it's again a 10, right? So this is Sun in Gemini, and Sun in Gemini is finding a true love, even though this is Virgo, but again, Gemini is about loving yourself so much that you can look at yourself and say, well done, right? The future looks at the past and say, wow, you've come a long way. And the past is looking at the future and saying, this is where I want to go, yes. So there is a love coming, but you are questioning yourself all the time. Am I allowed? And all you need to do is to come into the power of saying, yes, I am. Yes, I am allowed to be here holding this beast. It's not a beast, it's a Leo, right? But nevertheless, it's a cat. It's like, it's a sexual energy. And again, I think we come to a level of sexuality that brings the love out of you, because look at that. Leo is also very sexual, but it doesn't have the sex organ. Leo has the heart in the center, right? You have the sex organs in your center. So look at this, how you want to call out to the people, love each other, and the people are like, again, this love, 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 whatever, we have heard enough. But this is a mental, inner, not being aware that we can actually accept this love song, that we can actually say, no, this is part of your destiny. Even though I feel this is more, you feel the question of who am I to get the stuff? Who am I to hold the cup? Who am I then to enjoy and to make something out of it, to multiply it, right? Not just here in the ace. This is like a God energy that we feel within ourselves, and that's your destiny. And that destiny brings that to the next level, to all the people, to enjoy yourself. And you love to enjoy yourself. You love it. You also love to drink, right? So it could be you don't know really what to do with it, because there is a little something that you feel overwhelmed with, right? But you have the messenger of love helping you. You have a Pisces that is saying, yes, let's do this together, right? And you have in the celebration also then the passion to celebrate again, and to realize how important it is nevertheless to celebrate, right? So here you are noticing that, yeah, everyone is important, and yes, every thought is important. Nevertheless, you are back at a new cycle, because that's what 10 is. 10 begins with an ace of swords, right? Because this is 10 of swords. The ace begins with the 1, and then we come to a 10, and that's a 1 and a 0. Where is this bringing you? To the Knight of Pentacles, to the Virgo, to the court card of the Virgo. So the Virgo, this Virgo is giving you the authority, or is bringing to you, is helping you to say, yes, you can. Kind of like the slogan Obama had, right? Yes, you can. Yes, you can be an authority. Yes, you can be empowered. Yes, you have a help of 2 knights. The knight of love, and the knight of financial stability, right? So the Virgo highlighting you, giving you the power to release, to open up, and to know this is your path, is coming, and that is with the Leo. right? So you have a Leo, you have a Pisces, and you have a Virgo here, helping you to know or to understand what this question is about. Why do you ask yourself this question? Who am I? So who are you that is holding the stuff, that is holding this empowerment? And the invitation is, you know how to flow easily between polarities, right? I said how to weigh all possibilities and instinctively select the right path. Trust your inner wisdom and take the first step on a journey that your heart has already embarked on. Use the power of the staff to unite what appears to be divided, to find the delicate balance between will and surrender. So the staff is helping you to give this empowered cup, the cup of love, the cup of God, to all the people. Bring it to them. Allow them to see that you don't have to think too much about it, how to do it, because it's your destiny. It's your destiny to be a leader. It's your destiny to give the love. It's your destiny to bring it to the people. You have help with the Pisces, with the Knight of Cups. You have help with a Leo. And you have help with a Virgo. So, of course, now, opening up the Virgo, I saw the Tower. And the Tower is saying, let go of bringing yourself to that question that is giving you a headache, because it's the only negative card is this one. Don't question yourself anymore. Allow the awareness of, right? The question is, yeah, who am I? It's the infinite question that we all ask ourselves. But don't make a difficult situation out of it, because we are what we are, and here comes the second chakra of the third level of the path of the soul, is letting go of structures and forms, is letting go so that you can again and again reign with love. Because these structures, they must fall, because they sometimes forget that love is at the base of all opposites. And when we don't act out of love, right, then structures have to come down. This is also an orgasm, and this is literally talking to your sex organs. So allow the power to come to you, right? Allow this, and allow to say, yes, this is my destiny. This is my destiny now to lead. I have friends, right? I have friends who help me to go and create new opportunities. That's why things sometimes need to fall, they need to go, and we understand it on a physical level in the orgasm, right? We don't say no, I don't want to have an orgasm, right? We're like, okay, yeah, we do want that, right? Because it's a powerful energy. It's the transformational energy that you can have. The transformation of letting go, the transformation of opening yourself so much up that things around you crash down, and you can again and again realize, yes, I can rule. This is my destiny right now. This is my karmic obligation to bring the love to all the people. Beautiful, really beautiful. So I hope I see you in the next reading, right? That's when we have the sun in Libra, so the combination is different. Libra, the justice or the preciseness, like speaking then again to you, and we see where the card has moved then into. Okay? Until then, I thank you so much for watching. Namaste.